Thank you very much.
Jeremy Ritchie!
Jeremy Ritchie! Yay! Oh, here, let me give him his introduction. He wants to say, his introduction points are that he's tall, dark, and handsome, and enjoys sex with short, fat ladies who are older than him. Oh, that's awesome. Yay! Short. Sorry, you lost. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jeremy Ritchie.
So any of you guys lie a little bit? Any liars in the house?
No.
All right, cool. Everybody in here's a liar. We got that straight. I like to tell lies sometimes, little white lies. I think they're harmless, you know? Like sometimes my roommate will come home and he'll be like, hey, who had the last beer? And I'm like, oh, we didn't have any beer in the fridge today, you know? Or we'll be out to dinner with my girlfriend and she's like, should I eat this? And I'm like, sweetheart, we don't have to get your EpiPen. This doesn't have peanuts in it. But lies are harmless. They don't do anything. I think it's kind of messed up, though, that we call them white lies. I think that's something like white people must have invented. Like over the years, you know, like we would only be the people that would be arrogant enough to call a lie innocent. Be like, that's a white lie. Like there was a guy who was like, hey, John Smith, don't worry. Take these blankets to Pocahontas and her family. They'll love them. And the other guy's like, don't those have measles? He's like, it's just a little white lie. He has no idea. Or there's like another guy in Africa who's like, hey, you want to get on this cruise ship? It's really nice. We're going to a place with great weather, southern hospitality. And his buddy's like, aren't you going to tell him what's going on with this? He's like, it's just a white lie. If a white lie is a little one, is like the other end of the spectrum is like a big old black lie. Like, would you... I feel like if you start out a lie as a white lie, or like you start out a black lie, let me restart this. If you start out a big old black lie, and like somebody catches you in it, and you know they're like, hey man, how many times you masturbate today? And you're like, once. And they're like, that's not true, because they call it out, they know you're lying. So you try to go to a white lie to make it a little closer to the truth. You're like, 7 times. You know, that's still not true. I feel like that should be like a Michael Jackson lie, because you started with a black lie and went to a white lie. Like you tell too many of them, your nose just keeps getting smaller and smaller. Oh man. I like comedy. I like sex too. I think sex and comedy have a lot in common. Your first time never goes the way you thought it would. And then you just leave going home sad because all those practice sessions by yourself didn't help at all. Or like 5 minutes is way longer than you thought it was gonna be. At the end, you always thank everybody for coming. Oh, man. Lies are great. Sex is great. Comedy's great. Anybody here smoke marijuana ever in their life? No, of course. It's like taboo, right? It was like, oh, we don't smoke marijuana. That'll turn you into a weirdo with a strange haircut on stage telling jokes. I like it, though. I think marijuana's pretty cool. I decided once I would try it out after I got out of the Army, and I decided to watch some pornography and masturbate while I was high because I wanted to, you know, blow my mind and my load at the same time. And I guess I got too high and got confused and forgot I was watching a dirty movie. And I just thought I was watching a terrible movie on Cinemax. And I was like, this plot is absolutely terrible. And she's going to know. Her husband is going to come home and know that that pool hasn't been cleaned. It was like zero closure at all at the end. And then I just... Oh. So one time my mom came downstairs. I was 15 years old. Knocked on my door. And I was like, what, Mom? And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm doing calculus homework. She was like, Jeremy, you're 15. You're doing calculus your freshman year of high school? I knew I'd been caught in a lie. So I decided to change my mind and tell the truth. And I was like, I'm masturbating. And she was like, Jeremy, you don't have to be ashamed about your mathematical prowess. Because my mom doesn't know how lies work. Anyway, guys, I think that's my time for the first 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to give this back to Vicky, and she's going to bring the next comic up, and you guys can laugh some more.
Keep it going for Jeremy Ritchie, ladies and gentlemen. Bears